What's up guys, Alp27HD here and we have hit 20,000 subscribers and this is the vlog. You can see the flappy hands that I'm normally doing when I'm recording that nobody ever sees. This is the vlog, 20,000 subscribers. This is the first thing I want to say. Thank you guys so much. This is my face, by the way. This is my face without glasses. This is my face with glasses. I'm looking to get laser eye surgery in a few months, so you might be seeing more of this and less of this. Anyway, enough bollocks. This is me. I'm 32. You know I'm 32. I'm old. Wrinkles. That there, by the way, is YouTuber bags. Any YouTuber will know that after like 3 in the morning editing it. It's a fucking bastard, lads. Anyway, moving on. I've decided to do Twitter questions for this 20k vlog. First and foremost, thank you guys so much. 20,000 is an obscene number of subscribers. And we're on our way to, what, 1.7 million views. So thank you so much for that. And I've asked for Twitter questions. Basically asked for the hashtag AskAlp20k, expecting a few, and you guys have gone fucking ham. So excuse me looking down, but the laptop is here, and basically I'll have to look down to read the questions. But I wanted to bring you a vlog. It could be a long vlog given the fact that the Twitter questions are as they are. But let's get cracking, guys, give it a go and see what happens. So the first question I have got is from, is it going to be easy? I'm just trying to decide whether it's going to be easier to read the names of the people, or you probably have a good idea of who you are. I might read some out, but apologies if I don't get your name on there because there is a lot of questions. We're on like 4 pages of questions. But first and foremost, Lucy's baby boy asks, if you could be a footballer for the day, who would it be? If I could be a footballer for the day, I would probably be Messi, because he's playing for one of the best clubs in the world. He is the best player in the world. He's got 4 Ballon d'Ors. I would probably be Messi if I had the choice to be any footballer for the day. Another question, what are my thoughts towards Leeds United? Asks Jordan Armo. I like Leeds. I travel past Leeds on our way to the Sheffield office most weeks, so I quite like Leeds. They're a decent club, and they played superb against Everton in the Cup, knocking us out. Perlo's Beard asks, who is your favourite Everton player? At the moment, my favourite Everton player is Fellaini. I think he is fantastic, but also Pienaar is doing really well also. So they're my 2 favourite players at the moment. Rayman HD asks, have I ever considered quitting YouTube? I have regular spells, as I imagine a lot of you other YouTubers do, where we consider quitting YouTube. We have days where we put a video up and it gets 100 dislikes, but it might get 25 dislikes in the first half hour. It doesn't really matter that it goes on to get 500 likes and 25 dislikes. It disheartens you, and over time it takes chunks out of you, and you do get to the point sometimes where you think, yeah, maybe I would consider quitting YouTube, but ultimately I love entertaining you guys. You obviously like, I hope, what you see, because, maybe not now, because we're on 20,000 subs and 1.6 million of you have clicked. It might be the same people, but they've clicked watch my video. So I consider quitting YouTube, but I don't think I ever would go through with it unless something really, really heavy happened, to be perfectly honest with you. Zach34HD asks, what made you start YouTube? I saw a good friend of mine, Jack54HD, when he was on the forum, started YouTube. He was doing really well. His videos were cool. So I did a bit of digging and decided that was what I wanted to do. And he did give me a lot of support, so thanks very much, Jack, if you're watching. Let's have a look at what have we got. Football Skills 9, or Kieran, top lad, by the way, check out his channel, asks, what video am I most proud of and which take the longest to make? The ones that take the longest to make are the Alp Awards. As you can appreciate, they take a fucking long time. A lot of editing, a lot of clip gathering. Sorry, I keep pushing glasses up into my face. All these things I do, by the way, normally, and you guys don't see it, so meh. So Alp Awards, and which videos am I most proud of? I really like the player reviews. I really like putting player reviews out, giving you guys my thoughts. But I also love the Alp Awards, so it will be a toss-up between those 2. Jamie's HD Gamer asks, what inspired me to do YouTube? I've been over that. Let's see. Weeman302 asks, who was your footballing idol when you were growing up? I like Duncan Ferguson. I was a big fan of Duncan Ferguson. Big, strong, powerful guy, and still a top lad to this day. Bonkers Media asks, favourite memory of YouTube so far? Favourite memory? first video to go over 500 likes, I think, was possibly one of my favourites. I think it was the Alp Awards, the very first one I did for the end of 2012 FIFA, you know, FIFA 12. And I think that was probably my favourite YouTube. I put it up. I had no idea it was going to do well. And the likes of Cal Freezy, you know, or people like that were liking it, and it was going up and up and up. And I think within the first 24 hours, it hit 500 likes, and I was just like, fuck. So I think that that's my favourite memory of YouTube so far. Maya Chaz HD asks, who's my favourite lion? You're my favourite lion, Maya Chaz. Strange fruit. What videos do I enjoy watching from my sub box? For instance, career mode, ultimate team, squad builders. I quite like watching other people's player reviews. I am learning all the time. All YouTubers are learning all the time. We don't get it right every time, and it's a constant learning curve. And I like watching people's reviews because that is probably something that I do a lot myself. And it's nice to see where other people fuck up, how different things other people do, how they do well, how they interpret players, that sort of thing. So that is probably the kind of videos I like. I do like to watch player reviews, but I'm also quite keen on squad builders, career mode. I'll pretty much watch anything as long as it's well put together and well done. Let's have a look. Ultimate YouTube goal. I don't have an ultimate YouTube goal. I'm not one of these that sets myself targets. It would be wonderful to be on 100,000 subs this time next year, but I'm not going to be putting my hopes on it, pinning my hopes on it, and saying, yeah, if I don't, I'm a failure and it's all gone fucking tits up, and, you know, oh, I'm a shit YouTuber. At the end of the day, that is my aim. You know, that is something, you know, you look at and you say, I'd like to get there, but it's not the be-all and end-all. What advice would I give someone trying to start a YouTube channel? That's from Monkey83HD. These days, I've done a few videos on how to grow and that sort of thing. These days, you really need a HD PVR. That is first and foremost. Good audio is vital. And remember, proof your videos, check them, watch them over before you put them up. Look at it and say, is that something that I would watch? Is that something other people would watch? And if there's mistakes in there, cut them out, edit them. You know, if you don't know how to use the editing software, learn. Look at tutorials, look at videos. I took 3.5 hours to edit my first video. Most of the videos now are done within, what, 2 hours, something like that. But 3-4 hours just editing, it took ages. So if it was me, I would be looking at good presentation, well done footage, you know, good PVR footage, and a decent microphone, because you only get one chance to make a first impression, guys, and if you get it badly wrong, people will not click on your channel again. The Gaming Lad HD, who's a bit of a dick, asks why are Everton such a small club, hence the reason he's a dick. No, they're not a small club. 5th place, is it? 5th or 6th? Yeah, there we go. If Fellaini goes, who can replace him, asks Dylan Riches. I am shitting one if Fellaini goes. He is so instrumental for the team. Diarmi's playing very well for West Ham at the moment. I would love Diarmi in for Everton if Fellaini went, but he's such an instrumental player. I always think of Fellaini as this defending midfielder, but in actual fact he's very attacking. So I honestly don't know who I would have to replace Fellaini, in all honesty. Let's have a look. Have I ever experienced any paranormal activities? No, I haven't. I've not been privileged to ghosts coming in my bedroom and that sort of thing. Bonkers Media asks again, who's my favourite YouTuber over 20k and under 20k? That's really tricky. I'm loving MGH's stuff at the moment, so over 20k I would probably say MGH. And under 20k, I really like Football Skills 98. I think, you know, and Kieran does all the freestyle, all that sort of stuff. Not a FIFA channel, but I'm loving his stuff at the moment, so probably him. Let's have a look. What was my favourite video game ever, asks that kid me. Favourite video game ever? I absolutely love the original Resident Evil. I got the original Resident Evil on PlayStation, first one, and basically shat myself through it. Is that Chris's blood? All that sort of shit. Anyone that's played it will know exactly where I'm coming from. And I think that was the gaming experience where I suddenly realised games are fucking kick-ass, and I really, really enjoyed the original Resident Evil. How would I react if somebody asked for a picture with me in the street? If I ever got big enough and famous enough, like KSI, that somebody would actually recognise me in the street, I would gladly take a picture with them. What's the best game I've ever seen? I'm loving FIFA at the moment. FIFA and COD at the moment. Technically, well, maybe not FIFA technically, but I am enjoying those at the moment. What is my biggest achievement or best achievement outside of YouTube? My daughter. I've got a 4-year-old daughter called Imogen, and she is the fucking bomb. She is challenging, wonderful, funny, witty, and fantastic. And she is by far any parent, I know most of you are going to be like fucking teenagers, but any parent or anyone that has a child will realise that every single thing they do in their life is insignificant after they have that child. They are 100% the greatest achievement they will ever have in their lives. Actually, I'm Riz asks, do I even lift? Do I look like I lift? When will Everton pick up a trophy? It's hard work. It's 95 since we got the last one, which was the FA Cup. I'd hope within the next couple of years, the way the team are performing, to be honest. I would say by 2015, we will hopefully have won a trophy. Favourite 3 YouTubers or fellow YouTubers judged on personality, asks Brad McAvoy, or McVoy. KGT Legit HD, Greg and Jake is so sound. At Surro and Boyle96 HD. They're my 3 favourite YouTubers based on personality. Zach34HD asks, where do I think Everton will be in 5 years' time? In 5 years' time, I would hope Everton will be a top 4 club. If this season is anything to go by, maybe they will, but as Newcastle proved last season, you can have a very good season one year and then not do great the next year. But I think with Moyes at the helm, we have a real chance. What made you support Everton? Asks Lynchay, I think it is. I've always supported Everton. I don't know. Ever since I can remember, my dad and brother are Liverpool fans. But I've always supported Everton, to be perfectly honest with you. What do I think about Barca? Asks Sammy. I love Barcelona. I think they're a fantastic team. Staying shut out, for fuck's sake. I think they're a fantastic team. I love Barcelona to bits. I think they're one of the best teams around, obviously. And they're a beautiful team to watch. It's just, I'd love to see them in proper, full-on Premier League action with crunching tackles and that sort of thing. I would love to see that happen and see how well they perform. Although they have performed in Champions League against English opposition and done very well. So, yeah, I like Barcelona. George Blackby asks, who's my favourite non-league club? What is he classing as non-league? I quite like MK Dons. Are they non-league? I might be doing them a real disservice. Who is my hero? Asks that kid me. Hero? In what sense? Tweet me that one in future and I'll have a look at it. In terms of heroes, I love Ayrton Senna. I really like Michael Schumacher. Big Formula 1 fan, really like Formula 1. Football-wise, Duncan Ferguson, but I don't have heroes as such. It's my dad. My dad is my no. Where do I think Everton will finish in the league? Honestly, 5th place. I think Everton will be a 5th place club this year. I genuinely believe they'll finish in 5th place. This is from Dylan Richards. He says, fuck, marry, kill between Baines, Fellaini and my girlfriend. Well, I'm married, so I'll have to go married with the wife. I'd fuck Fellaini and kill Baines. Fuck it, why not? Baines or Neville, asks the Gaming Lad HD. Definitely Baines. Baines is a class player. Can I make some other high-end sides? Yeah, I'm going to be making other high-end sides. I know you're all getting a bit fed up with the BBVA stuff, so yes, I will definitely be doing some of the high-end sides. Sterling HD, he's a Liverpool fan. The Gooner asks, Coke or Pepsi? I'm a Coke man all day, but I will drink Pepsi quite gladly. I'm a bit of a Coke fiend, not more, if you know what I mean. Any Liverpool players I wish would play for Everton? Sterling and Gerrard. I think that pass Gerrard put through to Suarez the other week to set that goal up was just something else. So probably Gerrard and Sterling. I don't think I'd take anyone else through. Why is Suarez so good? Don't get me started on Suarez. You know my thoughts on Suarez. Although accidentally comparing him to Jimmy Savile and Gary Glitter in my video the other day was possibly a bit harsh. I do apologise to you, Luis Suarez, for that. Premium Rat asks, if I could support anyone but Everton, who would it be? Well, Man U's my second club. If I'm watching Premier League, I always follow Man U after Everton. So probably Man U, and my favourite non-Everton player would have to be Messi at the moment. Call me Steve, I still have a girlfriend, now I have a wife. There's a very big difference. She can't hear me, she's in the other room. What's the favourite video I've done and what I'm most proud of? I've been over that, the Alp Awards. What made me start posting on the EA forums? This is from Rosso. I just started, I wanted to get FIFA tips, I wanted to get formations tips on selling. I went on there to sell my players and got quite involved in the FIFA forums back in the day, probably 2011, 2012. So it was mainly that, the likes of selling your players initially, that sort of thing. TC Vortex asked 10 things I hate about FIFA Ultimate Team and 10 players I would love to see in BPL. I haven't got time for 10, but I'll do one. So the one thing I hate about Ultimate Team is the hacks, the price bumpers. I'm going through a few now. Price bumpers, hacks, shit servers, etc., etc. And 10 players I'd love to see in the BPL. Well, 2: Messi, Ronaldo, Benzema, Falcao. The list goes on. What is my occupation? I am a systems manager. To Moldy BK, I'm a systems manager. I run IT systems, telecommunications, that sort of thing for a reasonable sized company. And I don't think I'll be going to Eurogamer, unfortunately. This is from Dylan Richards. Where do I think Spurs and Everton will finish? Everton 5th, Spurs 4th. I think you're going to get the 4th spot, Spurs. All you Tottenham fans. Bravo Teen asks, which games do I play apart from FIFA? I play COD. I'm currently playing Need for Speed. I'm also playing Far Cry 3. So they're the ones I'm playing at the moment, guys. Cadge Almighty, Cadge, you fucking cloudy apple juice motherfucker. Touch my face as I read this out loud. Fuck you, Cadge. MGH, the legend that is MGH, asks, do I see myself making Ultimate Team or FIFA videos or videos in general in 3 years' time? And will YouTube be the same? I've been doing this for 11 months. I don't see any reason why I won't continue it. Maybe when I get a bit bigger, I'll be able to stop daily uploading and probably produce better quality videos, but in a fewer amount. I'm not saying the videos I'm doing at the moment aren't great, but maybe put a bit more effort in. If I was bringing in, if I was on 100,000 subs and I was bringing in decent YouTube money, I would probably be able to put a bit more into the kind of production side, buy certain programs, that sort of thing. But yeah, I definitely see myself, MGH, doing videos in 3 years' time. YouTube, will it be the same? YouTube is changing a lot. I'm noticing more hate, but I'm also noticing a lot of support for channels. I try and do my best. I try and support everyone as best I can, and I know I've got a fair few followers now and subs. So hopefully me doing the odd tweet here and there gives you guys extra subs and support, and that's my aim. We are a community after all, and we should act like one. Sometimes we forget that. Right, I'm not answering that one, Bravo Teen. I've spent too much fucking money on packs. Favourite FIFA commentator below 500 subs? You've seen the Sunday shout out. You guys know who I like. You know the kind of channels that I like. MyChaz HD, I'm really enjoying his fails and skills at the moment. Boyle asks, why do I love him so much? It's just because you're so Irish, Boyle. And I'm a big fan of potatoes, so that is why you are loved so much, Boyle. Why the name Alp27HD? Asks Dylan Richards. You gotta get the fucking questions in, you lad. I joined the COD clan, and we had allocations of Alpha and Bravo. The Alphas were known as ALP, the Bravos were known as BRV, and we were assigned the number. I was 27 at the time, so hence the reason I got Alp27. I stuck the HD on the end. What do I feel has been my best video to date? Asks Boyle. That would be the Alp Awards, definitely. What videos am I most proud of? The Alp Awards. What's my initial target when I started out YouTube? I thought if I could hit 1,000 subs, I would be over the moon. Favorite bronze, silver, or gold? I want to whiz through these questions without saying names, guys. Bronze, silver, or gold? My favorite is silver. I'm still loving the silvers. Lamfan HD asks, or Lamfan92 even asks, what's my favourite genre of music? I like all kinds of music, guys. I am not picky. I am not fussed. Although I do really like heavy rock, metal stuff, System of a Down, Rage Against the Machine, all that kind of stuff. Foo Fighters. So that's pretty much my cup of tea. But I will watch and listen to everything. Do I see YouTube as a future job? No, I love the job I do at the moment. YouTube is a hobby. If it became a hobby that was generating a lot of money, then brilliant, but I don't see myself quitting my job to do YouTube unless I got to like 1 million subs. Am I and Proax friends? Yeah, me and Proax are good mates. Hence the reason he lends me lovely players and we support each other, and hopefully I can lend him decent players as well. What's the best thing YouTube has brought forth for you so far? Best thing YouTube has brought forth to me is confidence. YouTube gives you confidence. If you'd asked me a year ago if I'd do a vlog, I would say get the fuck out of here, no chance. So YouTube does give you a lot of confidence, that is for sure. Ben Smith asks, what are my views on horse burgers? And he would love him some horse burgers. I love horse burgers. I hope Tesco's put just fucking horse meat in all of their meats. I don't give a shit. I'll eat rabbit, I'll eat horse, I'll eat snake, I'll eat pretty much anything. I don't really give a shit what's in it. So yeah, throw the fucking horse meat in there, go for it. Why the hell not? Do I like Ireland? Yeah, I've been to Ireland a few times. I like Ireland, asks Giorgio Sampras. Do I reckon David Moyes will stay, or do I think he'll leave soon? I think the only time Moyes will leave, unless he's kicked, which I doubt he will be, would be for the Man United job. If he doesn't get that, I can stay staying for the foreseeable future. What is my dream job? My dream job would be a test driver for Ferrari or Lamborghini. I think that would be pretty wicked, guys. What is my favourite TV programme and film? My favourite film at the moment is Inception. I love that film, DiCaprio and all that, done by Christopher Nolan, who did the Batman film, so that is definitely my favourite film so far. Favourite TV programme, I love CSI. Not so much Miami, but I love New York and I love Vegas, so definitely CSI, guys. Who do I think is the most OP player in FIFA that I have used? Definitely Cristiano Ronaldo. He should be OP, he should be fantastic, but he really is, guys. He is something else, and his non-inform is fantastic. So definitely Cristiano Ronaldo is my most OP player, although he should be OP because it's Ronaldo, you know what I'm saying? Jesse Garcia asks, would I ever come and visit him in Miami? Set up the spare room, mate. I will be there in a flash. I would love to go to Miami. I've been there once when I went on a cruise, and I would, whoa, wobbly camera, and I would love to go to Miami. That would be really awesome. So yeah, why the hell not? So there are more questions, guys, but a lot of them are duplicates. So I think we will wrap the vlog up there. I think we're probably on something stupid like half an hour as it is. Probably going to take a fucking twat load to render. But this is me. This is my face. I can look at the description below. Ooh, all around the top. And it's really, really cool to be able to do that. Hopefully you guys haven't all unsubbed. Hopefully you've not all turned away in disgust at my horrible, ugly mug. And hopefully you've enjoyed the vlog, guys. Thank you so much once again for 20,000 subscribers. I cannot stress how pleased I am. You're all legends. You're all wonderful. Thank you so much. And roll on the next 20,000, guys. Take care of yourselves. Please like, sub, comment. Peace, love, and as always from me, catch you later. Cheers, lads.